Hey, what's happening? It is DJ. Today we got a new one updated mods to take a look at for Farm Sim 22. A total 23 mods were released. All platforms got 10 new and 6 updates. PC Mac players got 2 new and 5 updates. Hey, if you like staying updated yourself with all the latest news and mods of Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. Let's check out today's mods. Starting on with new ones for all platforms with a Huerlimann H488, aka the original toothpaste tractor. Unfortunately, I got bad news. Toothpaste tractor is not one of the colors. So, rip sauce, big time. 90 horsepower, we got 100 liters of fuel, 24 miles an hour. Trailer board tires, we also have BKT, my favorite, and back and forth, and that is it. We do have a couple standards as well as some really tiny, narrow tires. So, if you like them, jump on them. Beacons, we've got no and yes. We also have yes number 2, yes 3, and, well, no yes 4. Warning signs, yes and no on there as well. Here's a little 360 view to see what they look like. And window tint, we have a dark and standard. Make colors, we do have that Huerlimann kind of brown color, but you can change it up to whatever you want. Again, unfortunately, no toothpaste tractor. We'll just go with the dark blue. And rim colors, we do have base game gray and black, but you can change them up to whatever you feel like. Decided to go with an orange version this time around. We can fold and unfold the warning signs. However, that is the only thing that you can do. So, just a quick heads up there. Next is the Stara Imperador 3.0 2018 model. It's got 223 horsepower with a variable transmission, 340 liters fuel, goes 31 miles an hour, holds 5,100 liters of liquid fertilizer, herbicide, and solid fertilizer. Oh yeah, let's go. Weighs 9.7 tons, got 27 meter working with 15 miles an hour. So let's talk about it. Engine setup, we have the 3.0. We can also jump it up to a chip tune, 280 horsepower as well. Definitely go with that. It's only $100. Wheel options, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Budestein, and Lizard tires, which is very cool. So we have like a narrow rice tires with destruction, and then we have a conical with destruction. Oh, let's go. I'm leaving those on there because that looks awesome. Stickers, we can do black edition or standard. Rice or right flags, we have with or without. We also have a ton of different ones through there, so just choose what you like. We'll go with the USA flag. Left flag's going to be exactly the same, so you can throw on whatever you want. We're going to show some love for Brazil there. So antenna, we have a chrome antenna. It's going to be around towards the very front. Black antenna, and then we can do a small chrome antenna. Okay, see, I think the big antennas are a little bit but I do like the small black antenna. Let's go with that. A small rear light. Let's flip around towards the back side. Down there on the bottom, you got all kinds of stuff. It's all blue. We're going blue. I think that looks super cool. Window film, we have without. You can also do a couple different setups for that. You know what? Let's just go all blacked out. Rim colors. Well, I don't actually have rims on there right now. Maybe we should swap those out? Yeah, let's do that real quick. Here we go. Rim colors, we could change these all up so we have the green and the orange, which is super cool, but we could change those to whatever you like. I'm going back to that because that is epic. And that is it for that. Let's go and buy ourselves one of these and see what we can do with it. Let's unfold the sprayer. So we've got that. We also have an open cover, so we can open up the cover on the very back. That is nice. Open and close that as well, and it looks like that's about it. So how does this big guy work exactly? Well, if you've got the sprayer opened, it will run a sprayer. However, if you're running the sprayer closed, the fertilizer spreader will turn on. So that's kind of cool. They'll both have an exact working with as well, which is super duper cool. You can hire a worker and be totally fine with it. So it's working with that, and if we unfolded the sprayer, we would be good there as well. So that is very, very cool. We've also got some movement right there at the very bottom, which is nice. Love that. Very, very cool. And then we can change our working width, 27, 24, 19, 11, and 4 meter working width, which is super duper cool. Phew, I got choked up because I was so excited about a sprayer. Yeah. Let's spin it around real quick. There is one more thing that we could do. However, doesn't look like we're able to do anything unless it is unfolded. So let's get this thing unfolded and see if we can do what I think we can do. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Oh, it's a monitor. We can change the monitor. Well, I'm the idiot there, aren't I? That is very cool. Oh yeah, and there's another set of working camera there too. That's on the back. Very, very interesting. All good though, man. All good. I do like that fast working speed. Let's go, yeah! Next up from Caserius Modding, we have their Lizard 875 grain card. This is based off of the J&M 875 grain card. However, to get it on all platforms, at least FarmSim 22, they had to take J&M off. Yeah, don't worry. J&M is branded for FarmSim 25. It's a long story. We'll talk about it later, maybe in the podcast one week. So this will hold 30,800 liters of stuff. That's going to be all of your standard things through there. We also have 275 horsepower required, 5.6 tons. Now, wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, we have Michelin, we have Continental, and BKT and Midas, which is very cool. So we've got a lot of different stuff through there. Michelin duals might be my favorite. We also have a big Continental as well. BKT is what it is. And then we have a massive setup of Midas tires. So you can kind of choose what you like. Decals. Now, this is kind of neat. We've got a couple different setups for decals. So you can choose the one that you like through there. Kind of dig that one because it looks the most J&M-esque. We also have different setups for your attacher position. And then colors. So we start with a blue, but we can do any color you want. So if you're running, let's say John Deere on this, actually green looks phenomenal, especially for a J&M card. Well, you could change this up to match some of that. However, misconfigurations, we got all that on there, and that happens sometimes. It does look like we're not able to change the rim colors to everything, but it still looks pretty darn good, don't it? Next, we've got a super cool mod that I believe is returning from Farming Simulator, what was it, 19, I believe, is when these were very popular. The Valzelli trailers, we get a couple of them. We have the 3-axle and the 4-axle. Oh yeah, they back, baby, let's go. 40,000 liter and 53,000 as well as 55 and 68,000 liter capacity in a singular trailer. How insane is that? Now, wheel options, we have a Trelleborg, BKT, Nokian, Vrudestan, Michelin, and back in. A little backwards with those, but it is what it is. Now, we also have different setups for our decal. So you could choose up whichever ones of those you like to see. Main colors, we're starting at a John Deere setup, but hey, if you want to take that and turn it around a little bit, well, you can easily do that. Go with gray, go with the decals, make those maybe white, for example, and then rims, make those a light gray as well. Now it's case-esque, and then you got a license plate on there. Same setup here as well. However, configurations here, we have 30,000, 42, 44, and 57. Still a lot, goodness. Next is something that may look familiar to you if you played Farming Simulator 17 at all. This is the grain transshipment mod from GL Mods. 28,000 liter capacity on this Massey Ferguson. And then we've got a TT Colossus 10,000. Well, these were released with the Platinum DLC back at Farming Simulator 19 with a 17, with Estancia Lapacho. These were first released before I even started making videos. I remember sitting in my bedroom watching Daggerwin videos on the new DLC and thinking, wow, one day that'll be so cool. Oh, here we are. I don't really know what else there is to really say about these. We got all kinds of color options, which is nice. So basically every color you can imagine for both of those. And then over here with the Massey, we have wheel colors and some different setups there, but nothing too wild and crazy on the Massey. If I remember correctly, you could also hook these together. It looks like the Massey's got a trailer hitch, and we've got a trailer hitch on the TT as well. Very cool. I remember putting a bunch of these together and doing chaff. That was wild. Next is our Lizard Titan 19.5. This is a 3-point hitch adapter leveler. Now, this is made by Classic American Icons Modding, Blau 2003. Basically, the same people that have been working on all of those big button mods. We talked about them a lot in Farm Sim News. Well, they are here today with this. Now, this is supposed to go along with their Big Buds. However, I don't think the Big Bud with the 3-point hitch has gone through testing yet. But once it does, this is what you throw on the front of it. The good thing is you can use this with anything with a 3-point hitch. So it doesn't matter what it is. Grab a hold of it. I know we got a big case. Throw it on the back of a case. You got a big John Deere X9? Yeah, throw it on there. X9. Is it the 9RX? Crap. Don't put this on an X9. You could probably do it, though. I'm sure Driver 53's got a way to make that happen. Moving on, let's talk about placeables. First up is our Weighingstation for all platforms. Classic, simple scale for weighing vehicles or loading vehicles, or loaded vehicles, rather. Super cheap, $8,000, and it is decorated beautifully. This looks so good. Even though, I've got it thrown down here on concrete, It looks great. You got a place right here where you can drive through. You've got the manhole covers down there. Nice drive-up spot there. Everything's got collisions where it should. This is great. This looks so good. Hey, if you're building your own map, like for those of you that have played on Alien Gym maps, stuff like that, this might be a cool weighing station for you to put down because there's a lot of decorations already included with it. Less work that you have to do. And it looks fantastic. Next is the medium grain storage. This costs $40,000, so a little bit more than that weighing station. And it looks great. Very easy to get in and out of. And around towards the inside, we do have a separating wall right here, keeping it nice and feng shui around the inside and not too open. And we've even got lights we can turn on and off. The exterior lights. Doesn't look like we have any interior lights, but totally cool with that. Man, I dig this. This is cool. If you double that and, go for 80 grand, you've got the Palace in Lazniki. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying a bad word there. This is un house where you can get your sleep on, and, well, that's basically it, huh? Yeah. It's ridiculous. Come on. We can change clothes. That's cool. Around the inside, nothing. Nothing. Come on. Can we just please have interiors and houses? Please, that's all I'm asking for. And your last mod for all platforms is going to be a new map, Hirschlanden. It's a German map based outside of the Black Forest. You've got 54 fields, 20 meadows, 14 farm and properties, 1 forestry area train system, which you just saw outside the map, which is quite easy to get to, if I'm not mistaken. You've also got multiple points of sale. Productions have been modified and adapted to the map. Whatever that means, we've also got no sugarcane or cotton and German license plates. They also say that you can use the buildings when purchasing the corresponding plots. All decorations on the farms and buildings can be sold with the exception of the biogas plant, as well as some fences, electrical poles, and things like that. The BGA thing is kind of interesting because the BGA is a base game placeable, and there's 11 required mods to make the rest of it happen. So, hey, that is what it is. Here's your map itself. It's quite wide open, quite spread out. You cannot buy the outside of the map. It's quite what feels limiting to what you can buy. However, the outside of the map, the boundary is quite low. So if you got lucky, you could probably just jump right over it in some places. So there is that as well. Speaking of, we can kind of turn that on. You see the red and stuff like that. Let's get close to the edge, and you might be able to see where the line is. There it is right there. So you can see it is above the trees. However, it's just right over it. So you can get on the outside. However, can't buy anything on the outside of the map. So there is that as well. Here is your crop calendar. It's not base game, but it is kind of close-ish. And then taking a look at what we get, we've got a Massey 7S, and that's it. That is your only vehicle. We have over tipper, cultivator, seeder, fertilizer spreader. We got a mower, tedder, windrow, round baler, and a weight. They're expecting you to be doing grass work to start with. Let's talk about updates for all platforms now. First is the Claas Lexion 410-480. This is going to be version 133, adjusted height of headers and combine feeders. Next is the Euromach R1055 Forester. This is version 1.1. New rostrum, whatever that is, and new bucket. Another Claas mod, this is the Convio Flex 1380 Custom, version 1.2. Remodeled the back axis, added missing dirt textures, fixed the wheel chunks clipping through the header, improved the fold animation and sound, new configuration, no brand added, kind of neat, improved the mod icon, store icon, and screenshots, and renamed the Convio Flex 1380 Custom. Next up, the ACS Weight Pack version 131. The tool camera been removed. It done been removed. Yeah, the 3D model's been reconstructed, dirt and wear recreated, some bugs have been fixed, and some minor bugs have also been fixed. Etunnel double straight leg arc version 2. They've added an action for active or deactive the object storage. Activate or deactivate is the English terminology there. And lastly, this is actually one that came out yesterday. This is Erlingen version 1001 by the Mod Hub team. Removed the mod dependency of no longer available mods. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players. We got 2 of them for you. First is the mixing plant, the feed mixing plant from Mad Dog. Very cool, very cool. So we have 2 of these, as a matter of fact, not just 1, but 2 of them. And I just want to give you a little tour of the mixing plant. At the end of the day, they are TMR mixing plants. So they make forage, mineral feed, and pig feet, both of them do, and they're pretty identical-ish as well. The bigger one makes more and the smaller one makes less. So it just kind of is what it is. But look at this. We have a whole like area here. We've got a nice cool little chill out area, some office space. Up here we've got this trigger, which actually doesn't trigger there. It triggers like back here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure quite what's up with that, but hey, still very cool, very neat. If we come around here, we can see they've used the same setup there, the same pictures rather. Anything good going on over here? Oh, first aid, check that out. We've got some more stuff along through here, so yeah. Rocking and rolling. Let's go up there, down through there. And we have this whole inside here as well. Actually, oh, should we go up the stairs? I think we would be remiss if we didn't. There's nothing up there. All right, well, out the back door we go. Yay! Now, there is this big green door here as well. It's a drive-through where we're going to be dropping stuff off. We're going to be tipping into there. We can also get the TMR out of there. Very cool, huh? Well, doesn't stop there. We've also got this big area here as well. You can go up these stairs if you want to. We've got the drop area here, so you're going to be dumping there and picking up through there. I don't see a grate anywhere around through here. Maybe something's just going on. Not quite sure what up with that. But let's go around in here. Let me in. This is super duper cool. Look at that. It's like got some cameras, and one of them's kind of messed up a little bit down at the bottom. That's kind of neat. We've got a place here. Again, the trigger for some reason is not picking up right there. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, you could just hit pause and go in through there. But I just found this neat. Like, they could have easily just reused the interiors, and they didn't. They didn't reuse the interiors at all. I don't think they added a door trigger to that either. So let's go upstairs, shall we? We shall. Let's open this up, and we've got another area. Another spot right there where we can take a look at our production J, which is super cool. And then all of this. Little copy and paste work, let's be completely honest, but that's okay. Nice meeting room. We've got stuff on the areas we can eat, and we've even got a bathroom door with no collision. There's nothing in there either, so that is what that is. But how neat is that? That is very cool. The only thing I've got to say is it's for PC and Mac and not all platforms. And I can't figure out why. Maybe the decorations was too much, or maybe there's a branded thing in there and they didn't want to change it. I don't know. I think this would be for all platforms. This would be super cool, and they would probably jump to one of the top spots in productions. Just saying. And your only other new one for PC and Mac players today is the new map. It's Cebulandia. Probably said it wrong. If I did, hey, let me know. It's a smaller map. It's fictional, located somewhere in Poland, but don't ask where. That's how they get you. Map contains 86 fields, 105 different farmlands to be purchased. It is spread out quite nicely. Can we buy the outside of the map? Rip. Can't buy the outside of the map. Oh well, this is what it is. We have a train on here as well. There's a BGA, of course, traffic and pedestrian system, various different selling points around the map, sugar factory, grain mill, and more. Starting farm with a chicken coop. Boom, let's pop around to it. Do we have anything that's close by? There we go, that'll do it. Here is your starting farm. There's also no required mods, so I would clap if I could, but I'm holding an Xbox controller right now. Hey, great job with the no required mods. I don't even know how to say thank you without saying thank you. Appreciate you. This is PC and Mac only, so I'm not sure how much you're getting away with there, but it is what it is. Again, PDA right here. Here's what you start off with. This is your main farm. We have a little bit of logging, quite a few fields, 3 of them, in fact, plus our main farmyard, which could be purchased separately. You don't have to own that, or you could plow it up, whatever you want to do. You're good to go. Taking a look at our stuff that we get in New Farmer. Oh yeah, real quick. I sometimes forget this. Here's your crop calendar. I believe that's base game, but could be wrong. We have a Bureau, we've got a Massey Ferguson, and the Raw Smash. We also have the old pickup truck as well. Velger Tipper, we've got the Raw Smash header, nice plow. Actually, hang on a second. That plow, 160 horsepower required, 170 there. Should be good. Cultivator, seeder, fertilizer spreader, header trailer, and a weight. And you're good to go. There you go. Those are your mods for PC. Lastly, let's talk about PC and Mac updates. First one is the IMT 5360 version 1001, fixed rime and tires. It's RIM, R-I-M. Also prepared for interactive control and precision farming. Target fill level version 201. Show notification when target fill level is at 80% or completely full, and added support for discharge to objects, so like unloading triggers, shovels, things like that. There's also a couple map updates. First one is the Farmhouse version 101, a map for consoles and PC. JK, it's still on PC only. Deleted the script, added the activation markers in the workshop, modified farmland price, and minor fixes. Gnadenthal version 153 increased the height types, and the map now supports Maize Plus. Mixer Wagon now accepts alfalfa and clover hay, as well as alfalfa and clover silage, lentils, triticale, rye, and spelt. Also added more paintable foliage, fixed the alfalfa and clover fresh and hay being unsellable, adjusted the refill point for seed, solid fertilizer, lime, and road salt, reworked all the road signs and collectible textures, and made it possible to sell manure, digestate, and slurry at the animal dealer. And your last mod today, we got an update to Ostenwalde. Actually, not today. This was yesterday as well, version 1301 by the Mod Hub team. Removed the mod dependency of a no longer available mod. If you guys are curious about this, I believe this is the Lancy Boy mods. As far as we know, all the Lancy Boys mods have been pulled from the Mod Hub, but we do not know why. And that is it. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you made it all the way to the end, hey, let me know down in the comments below. We also released a new video on green beans today, showing off a new Oxbow harvester, so check that out if you haven't seen it already. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Happy Thursday. We'll see you later.